Pisces, this is your monthly solar astrology report for April 2021. Right, fishes, you've had a wonderful swim in Piscean water. Neptune has been in your sign and will be there for the next few years. But joining the party, you had the Sun, you had Venus and you had Mercury. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because Neptune was able to anchor himself to something else without him swimming all over the place and making you feel like confused. Because Neptune has been in Pisces and you've been like, hey, shall I do this? Shall I do that? I feel this, I feel that. So it's made you a bit like, oh, I don't know where I am, and put in a fug. Okay, so with the Sun and Mercury and Venus, it's made you feel a lot better. And those rays will be around Neptune for a long time. There's the new moon in Aries on the 12th in your second house. The Sun is there right up until the 20th, and Venus and Mercury. Now let's break this down. The new moon on the 12th is wonderful. It gives you a lot of dynamic energy. Aries is the ruler of your second house. So, you know, this is about asserting yourself, making a new move, innovative energy. It's wonderful. Mercury as well. You'll be thinking about a lot of ideas and wanting to implement them. Venus is brilliant and shifts over into Taurus, which is even better for you on the 15th of April. So Uranus, the Sun, Mercury and Venus are all in your third house. What you think, how you communicate, how you reach out to others will be really, really key for you towards the end of the month. So from the 20th onwards, right into the beginning of May. This is brilliant. This is very complementary to your water sign energy. This will help you boost your confidence, help you change things up, because Uranus is going to be there anyway for the next few years, helping you to gain more confidence. Now, Mars is in Gemini in your fourth house, so you've had a lot of energy there, and especially now in the next few weeks in April. But then he's going to shift on the 24th and drop into Cancer. Now imagine a ball of fire dropping into a cup of water. Mars completely disappears in Cancer. Doesn't like to be there too much, I must say. Mars in Cancer is like bubbles coming up from the air, like fiery bubbles, like a volcano under the water. Does that make sense? So how are you going to use this? Right, okay, so you're going to use this like this. Mars is a planet of fortitude and strength going into Cancer. Nurture yourself, nurture your ideas, nurture who you are. Nurturing is what Cancer does, looking after and taking care of yourself, okay? So Mars being in Cancer is an opportunity for you to get into grips with you, looking after you and your creative ideas, sorting things out. So make sure that you do it that way, and instead of being destructive and going in on yourself and criticizing yourself and pulling yourself apart, which you could quite easily do with Mars in Cancer. Be nurturing, be kind to others. If you've got children or a child, Mars might be quite disruptive. But do you know what? If you've got a bossy child or a teenager that's really stroppy, Mars being in Cancer, you will love with a firm hand without hitting. Does that make sense? You will love through, do you know what? Can we sit down and really talk about this? That kind of thing. There might be door slamming, but you'll be like, do you know what? They're teenagers, or, you know, a 2-year-old having a tantrum. It's all right. Could be your grandchild. But you'll be like, you know what? It's fine. Because Mars in Cancer complements your water sign of Pisces. You've got a full moon in Scorpio. This is wonderful. Full moon in Scorpio complementing not only your Piscean sun sign and Neptune, but also the Mars being in Cancer. Happy days. You've got a grand trine there. So use it to your advantage. Get in connection with your soul and your spiritual energy. Get creative and get positive within yourself. It is brilliant. You've got the South Node in Sagittarius, letting go of old ideas and replacing them with new ones. Past life connections with how you were seen out in life. It's time to get out of that and assert yourself where you need to. Pluto is in Capricorn in your 11th house. This is about you changing your perspective with others, your friendship groups, gradually changing and moving away into more esoteric and spiritual connective groups. Jupiter and Saturn are in Aquarius in your 12th house. Lots of things going on under the surface. It's like under the sea, like that. I won't sing again. Jupiter and Saturn are in the 12th house, so it's making you feel very otherworldly. You might be awake a lot or suddenly have people like spiritual others like connecting in with you, or you might suddenly have a precognitive dream or have a premonition and things like that. You're really intuitive, so go with it. Gut feelings are us. Make sure you rely on your gut feelings, okay? And get some confidence as to how you communicate, because Jupiter and